So as you have seen, my friends, we have indeed made at least 540 pips of profits to our clients in the premium group, which is really very good number, especially in a month like December. Now, of course, I just needed here to clarify something. These 540 pips, they are the maximum that we have made. Most of the clients have actually made less than that. Some of them could have ended up with 200 of pips or 300 of pips. It depends, of course, on how they are using these signals. Some clients using only take profit number one, some of them opening only one trade or one signal per day, some of them opening multiple trades on each signal. So actually, my friends, there are clients who have definitely made more than that if they are opening multiple trades for each signal, because the losses thankfully are very small and very controlled to be like 11 or 20 pips or 27 pips and so on. But sadly, we had just two signals hit the stop loss on Friday. The other signals actually was doing very great, and eventually the clients have ended up in a very good profit. So I'm sure all of the clients, if they have taken the signal, they are, the signals, they have ended up in a very good profit, and hopefully it's going to continue going this way. I'm very grateful also because last week I sent at least 4 deal of the day, and thankfully almost all of them went in a very good profit, especially the pound JPY and the pound CAD. Let me show you. This is the pound JPY signal that they have sent last I think last Thursday, maybe. I'm not sure. However, the buy order was actually sent right here, and the target was, I think, 151.100. That was the target. So as we can see, my friends, the signal has been triggered and went all the way to the take profit level, making around 88 pips. And also, pound CAD signal has went perfectly well. As we can see, I sent that we can start buying this pair at 1.68391, respecting that support level, and the target was right here at that previous support level. So those who have entered this free signal on the YouTube have made at least 126 pips of profit, and you can actually have made more. I think we could have made 250 pips. So anyway, very good deals, and I'm very happy for everyone who have taken the deals of the days. And of course, I will be focusing more right now on deal of the day videos. I believe they are very educational and of course highly profitable for our members. Of course, the last one we are having is AUD CAD, which actually has went in a profit very quickly. As we can see right here, let's go to the 1 hour time, 30-minute time frame. I sent that we can sell this pair exactly from this level of a resistance, and we can see that the pair has went in about 26 pips of profit. Right now, the pair has continued to rise again, and currently it's running in just 1 pip of loss. But however, I believe by the opening of the market on Monday, we can keep this signal running. Most likely is gonna end up in a very good profit, because right here we're having this channel, and I think that the AUD CAD is going to continue to fall till it reaches the other edge of the channel. So if there are any requirements to close this signal, please make sure that you are following us on the free group on Telegram. This is a free group, my friends. You don't have to pay a penny to join this group. It's just for free for everyone. Please make sure you are in this group to receive the latest updates about our signals and any potential notifications regarding these deal of the day videos. Any updates is going to be posted exactly in this group, so make sure you are following us in this group. And of course, you can check the description to find the link to join this group, and you can find, of course, the pinned reply below this video to join this group on Telegram. So without further ado, let's now continue analyzing the market, and of course we will start with the Euro USD. So actually I'm going to do this analysis right in front of you. I didn't even check anything yet. All I did was checking the DXY indicator or the DXY price index, and based on that I'm going to judge my analysis. So I believe that based on this, the Euro USD obviously is going to continue the fall. Let's now move to the weekly chart, even the monthly chart. Yes, the monthly chart here shows something interesting. We can see right here, my friends, that we're having here a support trend line. Yeah, perfect. We're having here a support trend line like that, and seems to me that the pair is actually respecting that level of a support trend line. So most likely Euro USD is going to continue the fall, first of all, is going to hit the support trend line to complete the pattern. And of course, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right here, we're having a strong key support level. That key support level most likely is going to be respected. Let me just make sure. Let me just try. Not really. Let me just make it a little bit higher. Actually, that's better. Since, my friends, I'm analyzing right now on the monthly chart, which is huge. So each candle here represents 1 month. We are having right here a strong support level. That support level most likely is going to be respected, because right now we can see that it has already been respected, and we're having here already support number 1. So most likely Euro USD is eventually going to continue the fall and reaches that support level to complete the pattern and create support number 2. Not to mention, of course, that this bearish candle usually indicates a continuation. Once you see this candle actually at a support level or breaking out from a support level, it usually indicates a continuation. So I believe the next red candle, or this candle, the very same candle till the end of December, this one is going to be a full bearish bar candle. So after analyzing this on the daily chart, as monthly chart, let's go now to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can notice that the market is moving in a very strong bearish movement, or it's bearish downtrend. So the question here is, where exactly we can start shorting the Euro USD? Now, I believe that the Euro USD is actually facing a strong support level right here at exactly where the current price is, at 1.12339. So most likely there's going to be a pullback. The market is going to retest a level, and I believe this is the nearest resistance to this bearish breakout candle. So we can expect from the Euro USD to rise for actually 43 pips. But still, wait, there is more. There is more than that. We are missing the understanding of trend lines. Trend lines also, my friends, can never be ignored. So what I'm going to do, I will draw here a resistance trend line right from this higher high to this lower high. That's just like that. And then I'm going to drag this resistance line to be exactly like this. Exactly. So let me tell you what just happened here. I'm using here a method called the magic of trend lines. And I'm depending on this to find my signals. And I believe this is one of the best ways to spot the good entries. By using the resistance trend line, we can see that the market actually has been respecting that resistance trend line multiple times. Now, noticeable here that we had here a resistance trend line, and after this bullish breakout candle has appeared, the market did not respect that level as a support trend line. The market has actually resumed the fall, meaning if there was any pullback to happen right here, most likely the market is going to respect again that resistance trend line, and afterwards it's going to continue the fall. Very simple and very clear and very sharp. I believe we have to wait for this pair to rise for another 20 pips only before we can sell it. Therefore, I'm telling you confidentially that we can start shorting the pair at 1.12562. And of course, the take profit level has to be right here, my friends, the lowest level of the support, which means we can expect to make, actually we can make more than that if we think about it carefully. Let's go to the weekly chart. So let's see where is exactly our targets. Let's go to the monthly chart. Let me zoom out. So that support level right here is going to be my target, right? Let's go to the daily chart again. And right now, the target right here at 1.09565, which is the strongest support level, but of course we can't make this as our target. So therefore our target has to be right here, my friends, the nearest resistance right here to that bullish breakout candle. So most likely the market is going to retest that broken resistance level. Therefore that's going to be our target. If we have shorted the Euro USD right from that level, then of course we can expect to make about 109 pips profit from this signal. Therefore that's going to be our take profit level at 1.114 and 40, I would say. And of course, let me just, this is the take profit level right here, and the sell is right here. Let's go now back to the 4-hour time frame to identify our safe zone. A safe zone should be ranging till here. That's fair enough. Yeah, 50 pips, I would say 47 pips. Now, why here? Because, my friends, since we are actually relying on that previous resistance trend line, so we are expecting from the Euro USD to make a reversal exactly at 1.12562. But we can give the candle some space to breathe, to retest that broken support level right here before it's going to continue the fall. If the pair is ever going to be able to reach that level of the resistance and makes a bullish break out of it, it means it has actually broke out the Fibonacci retracement 61.8. This is exactly 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and if the pair was able to make the bullish break out of it, it means that this trend is no longer bearish and we are looking for a bullish one. Therefore, that's going to be our safe zone, just like that. And let's just fix again the price to be there. And the take profit level have to be checked on the daily chart at 1.11440. There goes your signal for the Euro USD. Hopefully it goes very well, and hopefully it's going to bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the Pound JPY. Pound JPY, my friends, as we can see, is moving in a very similar way as the Euro USD, and for me it seems like it's gonna be a very strong bearish movement. But again, let's make sure how this pair is going to move and where exactly we can start short it. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to use the same level or the same method of the magic of trend lines, and as we can see, my friends, right here we're having this channel. And it seems to me that the pair is actually respecting this channel and has just bounced from the other edge. However, we can do something right now, which is just cloning this channel or the resistance trend line, just like that. Perfect. So as you can see, I have lined up my resistance trend line to match up with the resistance trend line, and notice here, my friends, the match. I mean, that's perfectly matched, right? And we can notice that the same level was also a support trend line as well, and of course it was a resistance trend line. So anyway, after the bullish breakout happened right here, we can notice again, very similar to what happened in the Euro USD. Remember, the pair did not respect that level as a support trend line. After this the movement right here, after this bullish breakout candle, this was supposed to be a new support, respecting also that support level right here, but that didn't happen. The market didn't respect this level, and it has actually fallen below that level. Which most likely gonna happen right now, my friends, is that on the opening on Monday, the Pound USD is going to make another pullback, and that resistance trend line is most likely going to be respected, and the pair is gonna continue the fall. Very simple and very clear and very obvious. I think we have to wait for this pair to rise for another 23 pips, I believe. So let me just draw for you the signal, or write for you the signal, sorry. We can start shorting this pair after the retest of that support level exactly right here, my friends, and after completes the pattern of the resistance trend line. Therefore, sell the Pound USD at 1.32571, and the target, of course, is going to be the lowest level of the support exactly right here. So we can expect to make approximately 85 pips profit from this signal. Therefore, take profit level 1.31707. And of course, the safe zone has to be ranging just a little bit above that resistance level, since we are actually relying on it. So therefore, the safe zone will be ranging, that is actually fair enough. Yeah, that's enough. 48 pips only, no more. There goes the signal for the Pound USD. Hopefully it's gonna work very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the AUD USD. So regarding this pair, the AUD USD, my friends, here is showing something very interesting. Most likely right here, we're having here a channel which actually has been broken out from. As we can see, my friends, we had this channel right here, and the pair has finally made the bearish breakout from that channel. So I believe right now it is safe to assume that under the pressure from the support of 0.71180, the AUD USD is going to continue the rise, retesting that broken support trend line, and afterwards is going to continue the fall. So let me just add one more analysis right here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and right now I'm going to let me try to draw here a resistance trend line like that. I think yes, perfect. That's a really great match. Let me delete this one and delete this one as well, since we have confirmed already the bearish breakout from that channel. So check this out, my friends. Let me just make it more accurate. All right, perfect. So we have right here the resistance trend line, as we can see, my friends. And again, that level of a resistance trend line has been respected. Unlike Euro USD and Pound USD, that level has actually been respected as a support trend line. And again, right here, we can see this pin bar has actually reversed at that level of a support trend line. But however, notice something. We had right here a full a hammer candle, which means usually that the market actually was supposed to respect that previous resistance level, and the market was supposed actually to start the rise upon the price action sign here, or indicator. However, what happened is that the market has actually resumed the fall, meaning that most likely right now, upon the pressure from the support of 0.71255, the market is actually going to make another pullback, and very similar to the previous two pairs, that resistance trend line most likely is gonna respect the level and continue the pattern to continue the fall exactly just like that. So meaning we have to wait for this pair to rise for another 16 pips before we can start shorting it. Therefore, let me just tell you, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we are having, yes, exactly, perfect. We are having right here the previous support level, which was of course previously a resistance. So this is exactly where we can start shorting the AUD USD, and we just have to wait for the pair to touch the same level of this resistance trend line before it's going to continue the fall. Therefore, go back to the 4 hour time frame, sell AUD USD at 0.71403, and the take profit level of course will be right here, the support level at 0.70311, which means we can expect about 110 pips profit from this signal. Take profit level is 0.70311. Recently I'm making a lot of mistakes when typing the signal numbers, so I just have to make a double check before continuing. So the safe zone, of course, my friends, will be ranging till the highest level of that resistance level, and I believe if the market is ever going to be able to make any bullish breakout from that level, it means that this trend is no longer bullish, it's no longer bearish, and is going to be bullish, because the breakout from that level means the breakout from Fibonacci 61.8 retracement. Exactly like that. Yes. Perfect. So this is the edge of the safe zone. There goes the signal for the AUD USD. Hopefully it's gonna work very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the USD CAD, which is actually very interesting, because I believe USD CAD is going to continue the rise. Let me just show you something here. Here, my friends, we're having a resistance zone, as you can see. Let me just draw for you the zone, exactly just like that. That's a resistance zone, and as you can see, my friends, the pair is actually right now at the other edge of that resistance zone. Exactly. I'm just trying to be accurate as much as possible. Yes, perfect. So remarkably, the pair has actually managed to close as a full candle or a full bar above or inside that edge of a resistance zone. Most likely, that means that the pair with this very strong bullish movement is going to continue the rise. We can notice also that the market has actually made a very strong attempt right here, showing this pin bar, to make the reversal right here, and actually trying to fool the traders by making them thinking that the USD CAD is going to continue the fall right now, reaching that level of a support, but that didn't happen. This candle right here, this full bar candle, is confirming the continuation. This engulfing candle is most likely our answer for the puzzle of the USD CAD. It's telling us that I'm going to continue the rise, I'm continue with the bullish movement. Now notice something. On the weekly chart, however, on the weekly chart, this is the bullish breakout candle from that resistance level right here at 1.28385. And again, that price action, my friends, remember this price action, usually it indicates a continuation in the movement. or in the momentum. Once you see this candle, you have to be, I would say, about 80% sure that the market is going to continue the rise from that level. So after analyzing on the weekly and daily chart, let's go now to the 1 hour time frame. So right now on the 1 hour time frame, I'm going to use actually the magic of trend lines to find the best entry. So what I'm going to do is simply like that. I'm going to draw the support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, and again just drag this line right here and just make sure. Perfect. I think here, right? I think that is not exactly the right way. It should be like this. That is actually a lot better. Yes, that's actually a lot better. So I actually have drawn my support trend line on these support levels, and as we can see, the market did not respect that level as a resistance trend line. So most likely right now the USD CAD is going to continue the fall, and that support trend line has to be respected again and goes in the direction that the market is actually going, which is the bullish. So therefore we have to wait for the pair to fall for another 18 pips before we can start buying it. Let's now go to the 30-minute time frame. Now why did I move to the 30-minute time frame? On the 30-minute time frame, I just wanted to confirm if there is any strong support or resistance level to rely on. And sure enough, check this out. Exactly right here. Let me just zoom in. So as you can see, my friends, this was a bullish breakout candle, and these two candles right here represents the support. So this is support number 1, which means we have to wait for the candle to fall again to the same level of that support to create support number 2, and of course is going to hit that support trend line and create support trend line number 1. Very nice, right? I hope this is gonna work very well, and I really hope it's going to be profitable one. So therefore we can start buying the USD CAD at 1.28765. And let me just tell you about the safe zone. Let me just delete this one first so it won't confuse us. The safe zone, my friends, have to be ranging just till this level of a support, exactly right here. This is going to be our last line of defense, defense line, sorry. The defense line against this trend before it's gonna continue, or it's actually before it's gonna change to be a bearish one. So now, depending on the daily chart, actually let's go to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, the target, my friends, has to be right here. Now, why right here? Because let me just tell you, let me just zoom in. So the target is right here, my friends, because this was a bearish breakout candle from that support level, and this is right here. This tail right here is the nearest one to the bearish breakout candle. Therefore, I believe USD CAD is going to continue the rise till it hit that level, which means we can expect to make about 140 pips, 100 and I think, yeah, 140 pips profit from this signal. Therefore, take profit level is going to be 1.30270. There goes your signal for the USD CAD. Hopefully it's gonna work very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the USD JPY, which I actually have analyzed before recording the video, just to make sure, because this pair is actually driving me crazy. Let me just tell you something. The USD JPY, my friends, is currently moving in a neutral channel, and most likely this is of course the channel that the USD JPY is moving in. However, luckily we are having here a good sign that we can start buying this pair by using the common sense. I mean, we are seeing here a pin bar has appeared on that new support level at 113.557. Now on the daily chart, it confirms that there should be a continuation in the movement, therefore in the bullish momentum, of course. So by going to the 1 hour time frame, I actually have drawn here a support trend line like that, as we can see, and I'm expecting from this pair to make a pullback or a reversal upon the pressure from the resistance at 113.708. And I believe, of course, that the pair is eventually going to respect that support trend line, and from that point is going to continue the rise. So without really making much analysis on this pair, let me tell you that we are expecting from this pair to fall for another 14 pips before we can start buying it again. Therefore, buy the USD JPY at 113.557, and of course the target, my friends, will be the highest level of the resistance at 114.264. Therefore, take profit level is 114.264. And of course, the safe zone should be ranging just till the other the lowest level of the support, which actually the other edge of the channel. This is exactly where the neutral channel has started, and that is exactly where we can keep the trade running. And I believe if the pair is ever gonna be able to make a bearish breakout from that channel, it means it's going, of course, to continue the fall. So again, USD JPY signal is not really that trustworthy, because again, I'm telling you, it's moving in a neutral channel, and I personally hate these channels. They are not giving us the correct direction of the market. We just have to continue buy and sell the bounces, and that is of course not safe at all, because the breakout might happen at any moment. It's not really the safest entry, but however, this is what the pair is offering us, so we have to stick to it. Let's now take a look at the USD CHF, which I also have analyzed before recording, just to save your time, because actually, to be honestly speaking, my friends, USD JPY and USD CHF, they are the must two pairs that I'm really not excited to analyze. I really enjoy analyzing the other pairs, but these two right here, I enjoy them the least. Anyway, USD CHF is also moving, as we can see, my friends, right here in a neutral channel. So without, of course, deeper analysis, I already have made here a support trend line, and as we can see, the pair has actually been respecting that support trend line for quite a long time. And again, finally, when we have expected here to see a resistance trend line, the market has actually refused the reversal and told us, no, I'm going to continue the rise, and all I can promise you is another pullback. And I believe all these attempts of a support trend line most likely is going to be respected, and therefore we can start buying this pair exactly after it falls for another 25 pips upon the pressure from the support trend lines. And of course, we're having right here a previous resistance level on 0.92178. which means this is going to be the safest level to start buying this pair. That being said, buy the USD CHF as 0.92178. And of course, if that happens, the target have to be, my friends, of course, the highest level of the resistance right here. Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Yes, indeed. If that happens, we can expect to make about 77 pips profit from this signal. Take profit level is 0.92939. And of course, the safe zone should be ranging just till the lowest level of the support, exactly right here at 0.91793. Let me just draw for you the edge of the safe zone, just like that, which means it's going to be ranging for about 39 or 40 pips only. There goes everything for the USD CHF. Hopefully it's gonna work very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us lots of profits. And let's now take a look at the gold, which I didn't analyze yet. I will do it right here in front of you. So it seems to me the pair is moving actually in a strong bearish movement. We are having here a strong downtrend for the gold. Let me just read this line here. I believe right now we can see that the pair is moving in a very strong downtrend, and this is the channel, as we can see, and the pair is actually respecting it. So let me try actually to clone this line right here, and we can see exactly, that is very nice. We can see that the pair is actually respecting that level of the resistance trend line. It was also a support trend line, but mainly it's actually a resistance trend line. And of course, very similar to what happened earlier. We can see that after this bullish movement, the pair has not really respected that level as a support trend line, but otherwise it's actually respecting it as a resistance trend line. Interesting. Also on the daily chart, we can see that the candle has closed as a pin bar, which means most likely the pair is going to continue the fall. My only problem is actually the rejection right here on the support at 1755.10. That rejection right here is actually quite strong, and that support level of course cannot be ignored. Let me do something here. Let me draw a channel actually like that. Not like that, sorry. Let me just tell you, we can draw a channel like that. All right, that actually makes more sense. We can see clearly right here. Okay. All right. So I believe the pair is going to continue the fall till it reaches the other edge of the channel of this channel right here, the support trend line, and afterwards is going to continue the rise. I just want to go to the bigger time frame. By the way, my friends, I'm analyzing the gold right front of you just now. Unlike USD CHF and USD JPY, I have already analyzed them before recording, but I'm just now started analyzing the gold, so please be patient. If you want to skip the video till you find the signal, please go ahead. If not, if you want to learn, if you want to understand how we are analyzing the market, please continue with me. So I can see clearly that on the monthly chart, the gold is actually right now at 1797, and clearly we can see right here that we are facing a very strong key resistance level. Now remarkably, we have right here a strong price action indicates a bearish reversal, and even right here we can see that we had a strong bearish pin bar. That pin bar cannot be ignored, especially on the monthly chart on the gold. I believe eventually the gold is going to continue the fall. I believe, yes, the gold is going to continue the fall, definitely. This candle right now is getting weaker, and most likely, if we go to the weekly chart, we can notice something right here. We're having here a support trend line, and voila, perfect. I believe most likely, upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 1797, the gold is going eventually to continue the fall till it reaches that support trend line, which means we can expect from the gold to fall for another 540 pips at least. All right, interesting. Go back to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we can of course increase this line right here, the support trend line, and we can notice that it's actually matching with that support level right here. I believe strongly that the gold is going to continue the fall, but not for that long right now. Most likely is going to fall exactly right here till it respects that support trend line right here. As we can see, the pair is actually respecting that level, and right now I believe the gold, let me draw here a channel exactly like that, a resistance trend line. So therefore, exactly, we can expect from the gold to reverse exactly at the level of exactly like that, 1804.80. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Perfect. We can see the rejection happened right here, and right here exactly we're having a resistance level, and right here we're having a support. This wick or this tail right here represents a support. So I believe the gold at the opening on Monday is going to make another pullback and retest that broken support level. If that happens, we can expect from the gold to continue the fall till it reaches that support level exactly right here at 1764, which means we are expecting to make 424 pips of profit, which is going to be great. Exactly like that. That's going to be our target. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging just a little bit above that resistance level exactly right here, above the resistance level, which means the safe zone should be ranging for only 131 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be 342 pips. Yes, I'm very happy with this signal. I'm very satisfied, and I believe the gold eventually is going to move upon this analysis. Therefore, sell the gold at 1804.65, and the take profit level is going to be 1770.80. Meanwhile, let me draw for you the edge of the safe zone, which is going to be just like that. So I have to remind everyone before I close the video about the Christmas and the holidays are approaching, and I believe the ending of December is going to be a lazy month for the market, and of course a lot of banks will be on holidays. Therefore, don't expect much of volatility in this market. Me and Angela actually might take a leave. Oh, actually, Angela might take a leave on ending of December till 10th of January. But we will try to send the signals till the end of December. Let's see what will gonna happen. At any moment, I will announce that our premium group will be on a break from ending of December till 10th of January, but we are not yet confirmed when is this break going to occur. But however, I believe, my friends, everything is going to be well, and I believe the ending of this year is going to be very good for us. So that's it. I believe that's everything for the analysis. I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.